Dear students, in this video we will study about formation of images in spherical mirrors. First we will start with concave mirror and then we will move to convex mirror. But there are certain basic ray which we have to use in order to get the image for the different positions. Now, as usual, let me tell you what are all the possibilities. Okay, let me take a concave mirror, right? I got a concave mirror. It is again, I said to you, opaque, back is coated with usually lead dioxide. Now, as usual, we take the center point of it, which is called pole of the mirror. And the center is called as center of curvature. So, I join a line between pole of the mirror with the center of curvature. Fine. Now, you know very well that the distance between the center of curvature and the pole is radius of curvature. Now, you know that already this line is also called principal axis. That is the main axis. In a school, how principal is the main person, like that the principal axis is the main line in ray optics. Now, in this you will find that the ray which is going back and will come back and retrace its own path. Now, I am going to take a ray parallel to the principal axis, and this ray will pass through the point called focus in converging. This is converging. So, we have taken one parallel ray and it is passing through the focus. We use this for image formation. And second one I am going to take, again let me draw a concave mirror. Fine. Now, the center point, pole, center of curvature. Fine. Now again, let us draw the principal axis. So let me take and draw the principal axis. Yes. And again extend it little. Fine. Now this is the principal axis. As you know very well, it retraces its path back, right? Now, first ray is a ray which is parallel will pass through the focus. Suppose I know this is the focus, and if a ray passes through the focus, it is incident on the mirror. By passing through the focus, what should happen? The reverse will happen. If it is parallel, passes through focus. If it passes through the focus, it will become parallel. So, the ray which is passing through the focus will naturally become parallel to the principal axis, right? So, it will naturally pass through the, okay. So, this is the second ray. So, this is the first ray which I am going to use. This is the second ray which I am going to use. Now, there is one more ray which also we can use for the image formation, and that ray is something like this, right? Again a concave mirror. Fine. The center point of the concave mirror is pole and center of curvature. This is ray diagram. This is geometrical optics. So naturally you have to use compass, you have to use scale, and you have to use properly because they are all based on geometrical principles. Okay, so I draw the principal axis. Fine. And this is the center of curvature. And I know middle of that is going to be the focus. Now, we take third type of ray in order to form images in a spherical mirrors. What is that ray? Here they are parallel. Suppose if a ray is come and incident obliquely at an angle, it comes and hits the pole of the mirror. If it comes and hits the pole of the mirror and it is the angle, this angle is angle of incidence. How do you define angle of incidence? It is the angle between the normal and the incident ray. This is the principal axis and this is normal, right, at the point. Now the law of reflection says angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Taking that angle, then I draw the reflected ray, which is going to be something like this, right, passing through like this. So I can use these three type of rays for forming the image. I hope you are clear about it. Now I am going to do one exercise for a concave mirror. One is parallel to principal axis, passes through the focus, becomes parallel, then incident at an angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. I can use these three rays to locate the image for a concave mirror as a convex mirror. Now our first exercise today is a concave mirror, and you see how I am going to draw, right? Learn this properly, because these are the basic rays which we require in order to find or locate the image. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Now let me draw a concave mirror. Concave mirror, the reflecting surface is inward. The reflecting surface is inward. I drew it, center of curvature, right? And this is pole of the mirror. Fine. Now let me draw the principal axis first. Okay, let me draw the principal axis. Center of curvature. If I have taken this to be equal to 44 centimeter, half of this will be the focus. Keep that in mind. Half of that will be the focus. Now I wanted to find the image. Object is nothing but a candle. If I place a candle here and the flame is like this, the flame is the one which is giving out the light. Fine. So for me, the object is the flame. Now this flame is going to strike there and form the image. And how is it forming the image? That is what I am going to do. So when I draw an object, I need not draw a candle like this. Simply I can represent by a straight line. Okay, so now this is the object. Object is AB. Now, where is the object? Object is beyond C. Beyond C means beyond the center of curvature. Okay, so that is the first point. Okay, now what we are going to do? We are going to take from the tip of the object a ray. Take the ray from the tip of the object and let it be parallel to the principal axis, right? It is parallel to the principal axis. Let it go and strike the mirror, right? A ray which is passing parallel to the principal axis, what will happen to the ray? this ray diagram, you have to draw arrow, which is the direction it will pass through the focus. It will pass through the focus. Fine. So this is the first ray. Now I need to locate the position. So what I do, from again the tip, I pass through a ray through the focus. Now second ray which I am taking is passing through the focus, and again it strikes the mirror at this point. So according to second rule, a ray passing through the focus should become parallel. Okay, so let us make this ray parallel to the principal axis. Fine. Now this is where they both come and they meet. You get my point? This is where they both come and they meet. Fine. Now this is the point where you got, see, the point is here like this. I draw from the principal axis a line like this. Fine. This point is downward, so the image is inverted. The image is inverted. A, B, I can say A dash, B dash. A dash, B dash is the image being formed. Okay. Now, let us study about the image. If you want to know about one more ray, we said the third ray, you wanted third ray. Two rays are enough. Okay. With two rays, I can find out about image. Okay. Now, what is the position of the image? What is the position of the image? It is formed between F and C. F and C. The position is between F and C. Okay, what about the nature? How is the nature? It is inverted. It is upside down. This is like this and this is gone upside down. Okay, it is inverted. And third point, it is forming in the same side as the mirror, not behind the mirror. So the image is real. Right. And let us see the height of the object, 20 centimeter. And what is the height of the image? 12 centimeter. That means the image is decreased in size. So we can say the image is diminished image or small image. So you have to be very clear about all these points. In order to locate the image, the object is there, take from the tip, parallel to the principal axis, pass through the focus. Pass through the focus becomes parallel, right? And this is the point where the image is formed, and the image formed is position between F and C, and nature is inverted, real and diminished. Now we take one more ray. What about this ray? Striking the pole. Yes, it is striking the pole of the mirror, right? And we said that the angle of incidence should be equal to angle of reflection. If I am very careful, geometrical optics we said, you will find that it will pass through the same point. Fine. So angle of incidence should be equal to angle of reflection. So you try to do this. The third ray is not necessary. You don't need this ray. Okay. You don't need this ray because it will become very complex. You see, I will erase it. Right. All the time you don't use this ray. This is not needed. Fine. But you can very well draw with only two rays. That is sufficient. Right. And with this video, we complete one exercise. In the next video, we will try to do another position. We will take the position in different position, and then we will try to locate the image for that particular system. Okay. Now you see, I have taken beyond C, at C, between F and C, at F, within F. These are all the cases. In different videos, different ways we will see object and image. Thank you so much.